الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. يقول المصنف رحمه الله تعالى ونفعنا الله بعلمه. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي فطر الأنام على ملة الإسلام والاهتداء وجبلهم على الملة الحنيفية السمحة السهلة البيضاء، ثم أنهم غشيهم الجهل ووقعوا أسفل السافلين وأدركهم الشقاء، فرحمهم ولطف بهم وبعث إليهم الأنبياء ليخرج بهم من الظلمات إلى النور ومن المضيق إلى الفضاء، وجعل طاعته منوطة بطاعته فيا للفخر والعلاء، ثم وفق من أتباعهم لتحمل علومهم وفهم أسرار شرائعهم من شاء، فأصبحوا بنعمة الله حائزين لأسرارهم فائزين بأنوارهم وناهيك به من علياء. وفضل الرجل منهم على 1000 عابد وسموا في الملكوت عظماء، وصاروا بحيث يدعو لهم خلق الله حتى الحيتان في جوف الماء. فصل اللهم وسلم عليهم وعلى ورثتهم ما دامت الأرض والسماء، وخص من بينهم سيدنا محمد المؤيد بالآيات الواضحة الغراء بأفضل الصلوات وأكرم التحيات وأصفى الاصطفاء، وأمطر على آله وأصحابه شآبيب رضوانك وجازهم أحسن الجزاء.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وصلى الله على النبي الكريم محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين. As we mentioned before, that Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi is calling this science Hikmatul Ulum, Hikmatul Ahkam al-Shari'ah, the wisdom in Shari'i Ahkam and Shari'i rules, or the philosophy of Shari'i rules. And why it is so? He is trying to bring mansus close to aql. Mansus, what is there in the text? So he is trying to bring it close to aql to be understandable very easily. Because a human being by nature, he is subjected to his aql, or you can say that he is enslaved by his aql. But unfortunately, there is another latifa, another element in human nature, which is called nafs. And that nafs is that much tactical and that much cunning. The nafs, that is that much tactical and that much cunning, that through its cunningness, he gets hold of aql and enslaves the aql. So when the nafs enslaves the aql, and human himself is already slave to aql, so it means that the thing goes back to the nafs, that guy or human has become the slave of his nafs. And that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَا أُبَرِّئُ نَفْسِي إِنَّ النَّفْسَ لَأَمَّارَةٌ بِالسُّوءِ. Nafs, he will never inspire you with anything good. He will be preventing you from anything good. And that's what I was telling you, Shaykh Muhammad, that two things, he shows his resistance too much to it. Number one, to ilm and knowledge. And number two, to ibadah and worship. Yes. You will be finding so much resistance from your nafs for two things. Number one, if you are seeking knowledge, nafs will resist. Because he says, if this guy will seek knowledge, yes, and he will try to follow it, so then I am gone. Got it? Yeah. And number two, ibadah. Because ibadah and worship, that is humbleness. That is what? Humble. And nafs does not like to be humble. He wants to be something and big shot. Got it? So that's why he shows a full resistance, number one, to ilm, number two, to ibadah. Got it? So Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi, he is trying to bring closer to aql the mansusat, or the rules of Shari'ah in Quran and Sunnah, or even the deduced one by the jurists. Got it? And that's why sometimes he gives examples of visible things. Because when you will make a mansus ma'qul, Mansus is text and maqul mean that is reasonable. You are making it reasonable. And then you are trying to make a reasonable one like a visible one. So visible, nobody can deny it. Got it? Visible thing, yeah, this is the clock. Yes, look at that. Anybody will deny it?
No.
So Imam is trying to turn mansus to maqul and maqul to mahsus. Shaykh Muhammad, for you the wording will be, yes, turning mansus to maqul, yes, mansus to maqul and maqul to mahsus. Making mansus maqul and maqul mahsus. And look, this is not only our case. Look at me. Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, he was strong in faith or not?
Yes.
But still, the nafs is there. Nafs shows resistance. And sometimes even the messenger wants to see something, to convince his aql. To see something? To convince his aql. وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ رَبِّ أَرِنِي كَيْفَ تُحْيِي الْمَوْتَى. That's why he asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that how you give life to the dead. So had he any doubt in this power of Allah? Say loudly. No. But he said, Rabbi Arini, Kefata, the procedure. Kef mean the Kefiya, and Kefiya mean the procedure. That what's the procedure of giving life to the dead? But the question, when he questioned in such a way, so someone with the bad intention can later on put an objection to Ibrahim's iman that he was not believing in that. So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it clear, قَالَ أَوَلَمْ تُؤْمِنْ. Shaykh Muhammad, once again, this is what Imam Waliullah explained in the book of Allah. So he said, Allah, أَوَلَمْ تُؤْمِنْ, did you not believe in? So what Ibrahim? Bala, of course I did believe. Belief is something else. Belief is something. I am looking for knowledge. I am looking for knowledge. قال بلا ولكن ليطمئن قلبي, to make my heart satisfied with. To make my heart satisfied. ولكن ليطمئن قلبي قال فخذ أربعة من الطير فصرهن ثم اجعل على كل جبل منهن جزءا ثم ادعوهن يأتينك سعيا. Yes, that get 4 birds, فصرهن إليك, and make them tamed to yourself. Make them tamed to yourself, that when you call them, they will come and will go, so they go. And that's how the birds and the animals are doing with their masters and owners. Yes or not? Yes. Yeah. First, then slaughter it. That is idmaj. Idmaj means hidden ibara is here. Hidden text is here. Yes. Then slaughter it and mix their meat with one another. Mix their meat with one another, and then distribute it around your city, the mountains. Here it, and hold the heads in your hand like this. Summad'uhunna, and they call them. They are trying to you. Summad'uhunna yatinaka saya. So they will rush to you. Their body will rush to you, and yes, with their heads. So after that, wa'alam anna Allah azizun hakim. Wa'alam, and know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is almighty and all wise. Got it? So why Ibrahim said it? That was the case. The philosophy. That was the case. And what? The philosophy. Yes, to bring mansus to ma'qul or to mushahad even. So Imam Rahmatullah alayhi, he is doing that. But as I did mention, that even though we have philosophy in general, you can only for distinction we can say secular philosophy. Only for distinction? Secular philosophy. Otherwise, a knowledge and science is not secular nor unsecular. Yes, that's only to make you to understand. Secular philosophy, which is known to Muslim, non-Muslim of any belief, yes, equally. They are scholars, they know it. Got it? The logic and the philosophy. The logic and the philosophy. So before this, we had mentioned the wujud. What? The wujud, existence. And then we mentioned there, even though they are not from the same root. One is the existence of Allah. He is the creator. The other one is the existence of the creature. Wajibul wujud and mumkinul wujud. These wujud are totally different than one another. One is mortal, the other one is eternal. One is the creature, the other one is the creator. Yes, to one changes happen, the other one does not have any change. Got it? But as word is common, what? The word is common, so that's why we said wujud. So we said wujud is of two types. You can call it eternal wujud and number two, mortal wujud. Eternal one and number two, the mortal one. Got it? Then the mortal is called the mumkinul wujud. Yes? And we said that mumkinul wujud, that is divided into two. Number one, jawhar, and number two, araz. So jawhar is something in existence which does not need any place for its very existence. Now, being of him in a place, that is something else. Being him in a place, that's something else. But as far as his own existence is concerned, he does not need any place. And that's why his place are changing. This is why its place are changing from here to there and there to there. Yes, a stone, that's a jawhar. A stone, that's a thermos. This is a jawhar. So now it is here. You can put it here. So it means nothing is happening to his existence. Existence is still there. When that's in the air, yeah, still there. Got it? So that's why the logical people or the logic ulama, they don't call it the place. They call it the hayyiz. They call it what? The hayyiz. Yes, that is the term. That jawhar is not in mawzi'. They are in mawdu'. That is in hayyiz. Hayyiz is changeable. Yes. But something which needs a place for its existence, that is not changeable. That is stick with. Like as I told you, paper, that is jawhar. But the whiteness of the paper, that's not jawhar. That is araz. That is what? That is araz. You cannot take up this whiteness to give it a specific existence. Because the whiteness as a quality does not have any specific existence. For its existence, it needs somebody to fix with. Got it? Got it, not it? So that is. So now, jawhar will be jism. That will be jism, our body. Jism. Our body. So jism, when we define it, we say Zatul Ab'ad al-Thalasa. Zatul Ab'ad al-Thalasa. It has three things, or three dimensions. It has three dimensions. Number one, the tool, length. Number two, the araz, width. Number three, the umaq, depth. Length, width, depth, or that is the mantik term, that's why I use it, otherwise you can call it thickness. Got it? Got it or not it?
Got it.
Yes. But in mantik they use umaq. Umaq means depth. So now look, this board, this is a body, this is a jism, because it has the length. This is the length. It has the width. This is the width. It has the depth that is here. Got it?
Yeah.
Now, if something does not have any one of these three, yes, so then we call it dot. Then we call it dot. The very, very small dot which you can use the microscope to see it. Yes. So you cannot define neither its length, nor width, nor depth. If something has one, yes, like length, then we can call it khat. So when they say there's something, yes, the logic people, when they are giving example, there's something which does not have any of the depth, any of the dimensions. So they say point or dot. Got it? If it has one, so they call it what? The khat or line. And if it has the two, so then they call it the surface or satah. Yes. Satah. Now this is the satah of the board. Yes. Don't take into consideration its depth. Yes. Only what you see here. Got it? So this is satah. Yes, what? Satah. What? Surface. Got it?
Good.
So anyhow, jism. Now, jism or body, the jamadat, non-living entity, they are the bodies. The plants, say,
Body.
they are the bodies. The birds and animals,
Body.
they are the bodies. Got it? Now, how you will differentiate? So just another thing. Namin. Namin. From numu. And numu mean growth. Increasing or growth. So when you put this quality with jism, with the body, the growing body, what? The growing body. So now, when you will give the example, so you will say the plants and trees. The plants and trees. Got it?
Yes.
Then it includes only the plants and trees. These are growing. Yes. There is one thing, I don't know what they call it. They found it somewhere. Yes. That is looking like this. What's the green thing in the water? Like algae, but that is like this.
Fungus.
A fungus, yes. But they say that the fungus, it has the movement and it eats also. Yeah.
Yes.
It eats
Also.
also. So it has some qualities of animals. And it thinks also. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to, yes, make the example. So I was looking for things. So then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me somewhere on.
Mashallah.
Yes. So number 3. Hassas. Hassas mean a body which has growth and it has sense as well. Jismun, namin, hassasun. It has growth, it has sense. It has
Sense.
sense. So, fungus is one thing, which is the new findings. But I was giving example that there are plants, they have sense. Yes, there is one flower. Yes, it has flower. A plant that has flower, and it is called touch me not.
Yeah.
You have seen it?
Yes.
You have seen it? Physicist.
What plant?
That what I said, that is its name. Touch me not. I don't have it in my pocket, I would have shown it to you. The plant itself is called touch me not, because that is standing like this. Yeah. The moment you will touch its body.
Yeah, in Bengali it's called Lajjapati, means that is shy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's try. Maybe let's female.
Yeah, it's available in all the.
So jismun, namin, hassas. But now papundi has some type of sense or something like that. Yeah. So hassas. But then mutaharrikun bil irada. Mutaharrikun bil irada. Further, more specification. Yes, excluding things. Excluding mutaharrikun bil irada, moving with its own intention. Moving
with its own
with its, so that is the animals and the birds and the insects. Yes, you drag them or they are moving on their own intention.
their own intention.
Their own intention. Dragging something else. Yes, something that happened to donkey, even though that mutaharrik bil irada. But if you are taking it to a water and he has never passed over that water and he does not know the depth because he cannot swim, yes, and he cannot see the ground inside the water, yes, you will be killing him, he will not put his, because he knows the moment I will go there and it will come only one drop into my, because that is the ultimate death of donkey.
So,
Yes. If the water enter into his,
yes,
yeah, so he is gone. So that's why he's not going to the water. Got it? So what the farmers are doing there? Yes, one is holding him from the frontal legs, yes, pulling him, and the other one from the back. Yeah. When once he will cross over, then he say, oh, this is not drownable water. It does not drown. Then he will go. You know what I'm saying? متحرك بالإرادة. He moves with his own intention. Now he does not intend, so you have to drag him. Got it? So now, this definition, Shaykh Muhammad, you should repeat it in Arabic.
جسم نام حساس متحرك بالإرادة.
Now, when you will, yes, take into consideration and keep in mind all these things which I have explained to you. So this definition is applicable to what? To animals. To what?
animals.
To animals in general. That include the birds and the insects. Because animal in Arabic that's called haywan. And haywan something which has hayat, the life. Got it? Got it or not?
Got it.
So jismun, namin, hassasun, mutaharrikun bil irada. Now, we the human, we have body.
Yes.
That body is namin, growing.
Yes.
That body has sense, hassasun.
Yes.
That body is mutaharrik bil irada, moving with its own intention.
Yes.
Yeah, but what about donkey?
Yes.
That's why we are cousins. Yes, this definition is, that's why Aristotle said that basically and originally human is an animal.
Yeah.
Human is
An animal.
an animal. But there is only now, this definition is equal to Shaykh Muhammad. Haywan. Yeah. Because this definition of haywan. Got it. Now, how you will differentiate a human from all other animals? Got it? So now, haywan, only one word. Natiq. Natiq is a term. That's not a word. If you will take it as a word, so natiq means the one who speaks. So the parrot also speaks. And there is another small bird, I don't know what you call it. Some people call it maina. In Persian it's called maina. Yes, but in Pashto we call it kharo. Yes, that's not quail. They speak. Huh?
The parrot?
No, parrot, I said it. Yes. Blackbird, yeah, blackbird, small bird, but it speaks. Maina, yes. Also in Afghanistan, they call it in Pashto also maina. But in our Pashto we call it kharo. We call it kharo. And when we show our love to a small girl, our daughter, or so we say kharo, 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 kharo.
Is it a mockingbird?
Huh?
Mockingbird?
It's a black bird with a yellow trim.
Yes. So anyhow, so birds are also, but they are not natiq because that is the literal meaning of natiq. Here we are in terms, we are in a science. So who is natiq? So Shaykh Muhammad, for you, to make you Aristotle. Mudrikul Kuliyat, through his intellectual approach. He is the one who can find the formulas, the general rules. He observed various things. He observes various things of the same type. Observes various things of the same type. Then he is looking for commonality therein. He is looking for what?
Commonality there.
For commonality. And he brings out the commonality. This is only the quality of human. He can do it. No any other animal can do it. Got it? So for this quality of human, they are called what? Natiq. That they are haywan, but they are natiq. To give you an example, Shaykh Muhammad, you have to say Rahimahullah Imam Waliullah, wa Rahimahullah kadhalika Shaykh Abdullah. Yes. You are that much generous to say it for me. Yes. So anyhow, or Shaykh Rahmatullahi alayhi, yes, he said that actually this concept is mentioned in the very first wahi of Quran. This concept is mentioned in the very first, that's how the students of Imam Waliullah Rahmatullahi alayhi, they are looking to Quran. And I told you that Imam Ubaidullah Sindhi Rahmatullahi alayhi, whenever he was traveling, he said that I have 4 companions in my traveling. Yes, because he was wanted to Britishers, he was in exile. Yes, for 25 years. So he said that 4 things, I never be without these 4 friends of mine. Number 1, the Quran. Number 2, Hujjatullahil Balighah. Number 3, Muwatta Imam Malik. And number 4, Hidayah. Yes. Number 1, the Holy Quran. Number 2, Hujjatullahil Balighah. Number 3, Muwatta Imam Malik. And number 4, Hidayah of Allah Marghinani. Rahimahullah. Yeah. So he said that I am trying to learn Quran through Hujjatullah. And I am trying to understand Hujjatullah through Quran. And he said if somebody will try to know these 2 by one another, he will approach the proper thing in the proper place. Got it? So, the first wahi. Shaykh Muhammad, you should write the first 5-6 ayat of Surah Iqra from your memory. You should not write, read, recite. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم.
Jazakallah. So, these are 5 ayat. Prophet ﷺ received these 5 ayat as first wahi. So, literal meaning is Iqra. Read. Bismi Rabbika, in the name of your Lord. Allazi, the one khalaq, who created what? Allah did not mention who created what? The whole world. That is known. There was no need of mentioning the object. Yes, because he has not created one single thing that you will mention that he created this one. So who created the whole world? So that's why I did not mention the object. Iqra bismi rabbika allazi khalaq, read in the name of your Lord. Allazi, the one, khalaq, who created. Means the whole world. Means the whole world. Now, in whole world, we are included there or not? We are out of world or we are inside the world?
Inside.
So Allah said, Khalaqal insana, he created mankind min alaqin, from clot. He created mankind from clot. Iqra, read, wa rabbukal akram. Iqra, read, wa rabbukal akram, and your Lord is the most generous. Your Lord is the most generous. Allazi allama bil qalam, the one who taught with pen. Allama al-insana, he taught man ma lam ya'lam, what he did not know. So these are 5 ayat, and when you will expand it, so you will find out the whole concept concisely. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Iqra. He himself did not put anything there as object. Let read what? Iqra. Read what? He didn't say. Because he has given the quality and talent to mankind to read anything. So he said, Iqra kullama tastati'u an taqra'ahu. Shaykh Muhammad, you will give one khutbah on that. Iqra kullama tastati'u an taqra'ahu. Read whatever you can read. Got it?
Yeah.
Can we put any restriction on any knowledge or science?
No.
Say,
No.
should we take Ziaur Rahman, the physicist, to the jail or prison because he has studied physics? Say,
No.
yes. Anybody, yes, for him, radiology, so we will take him to. Or Sheikh Muhammad, he is the, what's your subject? Biochemistry, studying biochemistry. So should we take him that? Why you are? No. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Iqra, kullama tastati'u an taqra'ahu. But Bismi Rabbika, in the name of your Lord. So this is a condition. And the condition is that at least you should read for what you can say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So it means permissibility should be there. Yes, read what? Yeah, whatever is permissible. Read what? Whatever is
Permissible.
permissible. If somebody is going to read a book, how to do zina, so can he, yes, to learn about zina, so can he say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, a good book I found? Yes? No. Yani read what, or if somebody wants, yes, to read how to become a gay, yes, and give the book, yeah. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Can he say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim to that?
No.
So Bismi Rabbi, number 1. And another point is, Shaykh Muhammad, look, that Allah did not say Iqra Bismillah. Read in the name of Allah. He said read in the name of your Rabb. In the name of, and Rabb means the king, the ruler, the sustainer, the authority, the owner, the master. So whatever you are learning, you must subjugate yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your learning, in your graduation, in your specialization, and later on whatever you want to do based on that learning. Got it? So you should not become a Rabb. Yes. Subjugate yourself to Rabb as far as your qualification is concerned. Got it? That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used the word Bismi Rabbik. Yes. And in Rabb, there is the concept of tarbiyah. What? Tarbiyah, training and nourishment. Tarbiyah is of 2 types. Number 1, nourishment. That's tarbiyah. Number 2, training, proper training. So it means that training needs what? Mercy and kindness. Mercy. Say,
Kindness.
you can give tarbiyah if you have mercy, if you have kindness. So it means whatever your field is, that you should have mercy and kindness. Iqra Bismi Rabbik. Now, why Allah is that? Allah said, Lazi Khalaq, He is the Khaliq. So He has all the right to order you anything. Got it?
Yes.
Allazi Khalaq. The one who created the whole world. So whatever you are reading or you are learning or you are studying, it cannot go outside the world or out of word. Can it go? No. Yes. Everything or every knowledge, that will be about what? About dunya, about creature. Alladhi khalaq. So when He has created, and you are studying that, you subjugate yourself to your Rabb. Subjugating to your Rabb, when you are reading, when you are studying, when you are specializing, since that time, you have to make your mind, I will serve the creature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I will not be making money only. I will not be
Making money.
because if that is the concept, making money, then a doctor, he will be putting different type of bacteria into your body to grab more and more money. A few of them, they have done it. They are in prison or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
They are got it. Why? Because they were for money. Iqra bismi rabbika allazi khalaq. After that, loudly.
خلق الإنسان من علق.
خلق الإنسان من علق. So in this khalaq, we are included. The one who created the whole world. We are a part of the world, a small part of the world. But then specifically he is mentioned, خلق الإنسان من علق, a speciality. That's called تخصيص بعد التعميم. تخصيص. For example, if I said that, look, on such and such day, you will be my guests. On such and such day, you will be my
Yes.
guest. And Dawjan, especially you. Now, you will be my guest. Dawjan was included or not?
Yes.
Now, I specialize him because he has some importance, for example. So now, the human, specifically Allah mentioned خَلَقَ الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ عَلَقٍ, that He created the mankind. So it means that's the honor which is given to the mankind. Ta'id, وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي Adam. And indeed, we honored mankind. Children of Adam, we honored them. And then, this is the word. Alaq. Mostly we translate it to what?
Clot.
To clot. Another word? Blood clot, yes. So the clot. And clot said, it is blood clot. Yeah. But actually, alaqa ya'luqu. That's the meaning of hanging. Did you meaning it? Hang. So that clot is not laying down on the bottom of the womb. Otherwise it will never grow. It will never grow. It will never proceed further. Yes. So that hanging is, yeah. That is, so in one word, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned both things. At that time, gynae was not there. Yes, nobody was aware of this thing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 1500 years before to His beloved Prophet, He told them that all humans and all animals, they are hanging in the womb like clot. Because alaqa ya'luqu, literal meaning is hanging. Yeah. So the clot hanging with the wall of womb. Now, this is the normal procedure in all animals. This is the normal procedure in all animals. That they are born of what? A stage comes on them, that's the stage of clot. Yes? So here from Shaykh Rahmatullah says that this is an indication that human is, mankind is Haywan. Then, Iqra, repetition for importance. That when you are human has to read. Yes? If a human is not reading, not learning, not seeking education, he is worse than animal. What was wrong with Abu Jahl? Yes. He did not have a nose like us, eyes like us. Say,
Yes.
bodily and complexion wise, he was as handsome. He was considered the beautiful and handsome man of Makkah. Got it? Got it? The scholars, they have mentioned that one is falling in love with another one because of one of the three things. Number one, because of his Jamal. He is very handsome. So people are falling in love. Because of what? Jamal. Jamal means beauty and handsome. And number two, because of his kamal, he is a skillful man. Yes, a learned man, a scholarly man, a best engineer, a good doctor, a very learned scientist, a good physicist, a good chemist. Just name it. That is called kamal. That's called kamal. And number three, i'ta'i mal. And number three, i'ta'. People are falling in love with someone who is giving them money. Yes. There is no fourth thing. Fourth, I don't know. Yes. Fourth? Yes, I don't know. All over the world. Allama Aini, Allama Badruddin Aini, Rahmatullahi alayh. Yes. He mentioned this in hadith, where Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, La yumina ahadukum hatta akuna habba ilayhi min walidihi wa waladihi wa nasi ajma'in. That nobody would be considered a perfect mu'min as long as he is not in love with me more than min walidihi from his father, wa waladihi from his kids, wa nasi ajma'in and from human in general. As long as he is not in love with me more than anything or everything. So Prophet ﷺ is not considered a perfect mu'min. So there, Allama Aini, Rahmatullahi alayh, he has mentioned that muhabbat or hub or love with someone is happening, yes, either because of Jamal. So Prophet ﷺ, how handsome he was. Ya Saheb al-Jamal wa ya Sayyid al-Bashar. Min wajhika al-munir laqad nuwir al-qamar. لا يمكن الثناء كما كان حقه بعد اسقط بزرگة قصة مختصرة. The last half verses in Persian. Yes. So he says, Ya Sahib al-Jamal wa ya Sayyid al-Bashar. Yeah. Oh, the honor of Jamal and beauty. And oh, the chief of human being. Ya Sahib al-Jamal wa ya Sayyid al-Bashar. Min wajhika al-munir. From your shining face. Min wajhika al-munir. Laqad nuwir al-qamar. Yes. These are muhawarat, proverbs. Min wajhika al-munir. Laqad, as the qamar or the moon is getting light where from? From sun. Yes. So he said the whole world is getting light from Muhammad, including the moon and the sun. Yes. In Pashto, there is one poet, he was a great scholar, and he was a scholar of logic and philosophy, so that's why most poetry is logic and philosophy. He said, Te Kaaba da Kaabe, Kaaba la taqdi tawaf. Kaaba is respected, all people are roaming around it. Because of that honor and respect, all people are
roaming.
So he said, Oh Muhammad, sallallahu, you are Kaaba for that Kaaba. And Kaaba is making your tawaf. Te Kaaba da Kaabe, Kaaba la taqdi tawaf. Qamar da nwar na shafaf wa mun din warstan na shafaf. That moon got light from sun, but sun got light from you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Got it? Because this stage was made and decorated for whom? For Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why he is the final prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, the seminar is done. The chief guest, he gave his message and go. Yes. Take the message and convey everywhere. Got it? Or not? And that's why Shaykh Abdul Ghafoor, Rahimahullah, he's a great grammarian. Okay? Grammarian. He has written his commentary on the book of Mullah Abdul Rahman Jami, Rahmatullahi alayh, Al-Fawaid al-Dhiyahiyya, we call it Sharh Jami. Mullah Jami, so we call it Sharh Jami. That Sharh of Kafi ibn Hajar. But that Sharh is that mughlaq and difficult. That hundreds of commentaries are written on that in grammar. Got it? So Mullah Ghafoor, he has written one commentary on Sharh Mullah Jami. He said that, look, what was the status or position or relation of Muhammad to the other prophets and messengers? He said, like the relation of masdar to its very forms. Relation of masdar. People used to speak. People used to speak. Look at me. Yes. People use to speak Persian language, for example. They used to say na mekhuri, nan bekhur, khurdai, na khurda, bekhur, mekhuri, mekhur, these different forms. That was their speech. Then the grammarian, they tried to find out a common word, the fountainhead where from all these forms came. That's called masdar. That's called what? Say, yeah, and that's called infinite verb. That's called what? Infinite verb. Infinite verb because it does not relate to any mean any time. Got it? So now, khurdi, khuri, khurdai, nami khuram, khurdaim, yes. So all these, so they said, what is the common? So they found out that that is khurdam. Got it? You ate, you have eaten, will you eat? Yes, and all these forms. So then they tried to find out the common word. So they say eat. Got it? So that's called. Now the languages were before grammar. Grammar came late. Grammar came late. Arabian grammar. It was fixed by whom? Huh? No. By Abu Aswad al-Duwali. Abu Aswad al-Duwali. And for the first time Abu Aswad al-Duwali, he was honored by Sayyidina Ali radiallahu ta'ala an, that people are making mistakes in reading the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam or the Holy Quran. We have to make the rules. We have to make the rules. So then he made some rules and brought a sahifa the next day to Ali. So Ali radiallahu ta'ala, he looked at it. He said, include this with this. This, Abu Aswad al-Duwali. He said that. I was thinking, what a man he is. Amir al-Mu'mineen. That's why Ali radiallahu ta'ala an, yes. He is considered the founder of Nahu. Even though Abu Aswad al-Duwali was there, but he was correcting him. Sayyidina Ali, he was correcting, he was his advisor, yes, a PhD, yes, Mushrif. He was the Mushrif. Abu Aswad al-Duwali, he was writing his PhD in grammar, yes. And who was the Mushrif? Sayyidina Ali, he was his supervisor. You correct what? Here for PhD. Supervisor? No, advisor. Advisor or supervisor. We call him supervisor. Yes, that who is my supervisor. But in Arabic they call it Mushrif. So he was a Mushrif. God, he is the one who is correcting the book. Otherwise, the student, he is writing his PhD thesis. Got it? Or he is writing his MPhil thesis. So anyhow, so when he brings the rough copy to him, so he correct it and he put things therein and they say correct it. Yes. Got it? So Abu Aswad al-Duwali. And then after Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad, he is the second one. Who? Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad. Dirty guy, but did good work. Yes. Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad, yes, he was the first cousin of Sayyidina not cousin, because his cousin was Ziyad. His brother was Ziyad. His brother was Ziyad ibn Abi Sufyan. Ziyad ibn Abi Sufyan. He was a stepbrother. Ubaydullah was his son. So he was the nephew of Sayyidina Muawiyah. And he was the dirty guy who created this whole problem in Karbala. Yes, because he was aware of that I am such a cunning guy. If Sayyidina Hussein will meet Yazid ibn Muawiyah, everything will resolve. And if everything is resolved, what I will do then? Yes, if the Mercury and the NATO forces will get together, right? So where the Rodé and where the other guy they will be. So that's why they are trying how to create. Look, this has been going on in history. History repeats itself. Got it? So anyhow, so Shaykh Abdul Ghafoor said that now look, speech was there, language was there, but as far as concept is concerned, so in its very existence, the masdar was existing before the speech, but they found it later on. They found it. So he said, concept of Muhammad was there before the creation of the whole world. He came into this world later on. What a beautiful example these ulama are making. What do you think, Shaykh Muhammad? So Iqra. Again, that reading. وَرَبُّكَ الْأَكْرَمُ. Once again, the word Rabb. Subjugation is must and that is meant. and that is needed and that is wanted from human. That whatever, whosoever you are, yes, how a great scholar or scientist you are, subjugate yourself to Allah because He is Rabb, not you. With all your qualification, you cannot become Rabb. You will be a Abd. So try to be Rabb. And if you will do that, you learned a lot, you subjugated yourself to your Lord. وَرَبُّكَ الْأَكْرَمُ. He is the most generous one. He will be giving you a lot. Yes. Karam, that is generosity. That's what? There's generosity. And karama, akram is also from karama. He is the one who is giving lot of respect. So if you will learn a lot, but subjugate yourself to Allah, and with all your qualification and high status, you are kind to the creature of Allah, you will see how big a respect Allah will give you here in this world. Yes, with every single word, Allah is indicating to something. Iqra wa rabbuka al-akram. And then He said, Shaykh Muhammad, Allazi allama bil qalam. The one who taught with pen. Now look, this is a pen, I think its price will be $1 or so. Say like this, some time back, it was made of reed. The qalam was made of what?
Reed.
Reed. Yes. The branch. Got it? They call it reed, R-E-E-D. Yes, and that's why one of our teacher, yes, he was our law professor, so he used to say, yes, read, but use the reed. Yes. He said read, but use the reed. Yes. I said, the two, Mr. Doctor, why it is so? He said, because photographic memory. Yes. He said read, but use reed. Read, R-E-A-D, and you read R-E-A-D. So at that, and that was of 1 penny, or maybe for 1 penny you were able to buy 10. Yes. So now that less expensive thing, and that small thing, from Arsh to Farsh, from Tahta Sara up to Arsh, the whole knowledge you can get through this small pen. All people, yes, they learned what they learned through what? Say, through this small pen. So it means that human, he is the user of alat and tools. He is the user of alat and alat means tools. And that is nutaq. That he studied a lot of things and find out the commonality. He found out the common. Use this pen, you will learn a lot. Yeah, this pen, you can use it there in medical college, and you can use it there in science college, and you can use it there in law college, and you can use it there in madrasa, and you can use it for tafsir class, and you can use it for hadith class. And now, look, we found the commonality there. Got it?
Right.
So that's why Shaykh Rahmatullahi alayhi, he said, Mudrikul kuliyat wa musta'amilul alat. Mudrikul kuliyat wa musta'amilul alat. That he is the one, he is finding formulas. He is finding what?
Formula.
The common formula, and he is the one who is using the tools. Alami? The tools. He is the one who is using the tool. Iqra wa rabbuka al-akram. So he said that this is natiq. And then he said, Allama al-insana ma lam ya'lam. He taught human what he did not know. Got it? So going back, jismun, namin, hassasun, mutaharrikun bil irada. So jismun, it is looking like, look at me, like it was a jism or a body, non-living entity. Yes, transformed to plants and trees. No, grown in the same place as the tree and plants. Got it? Hassasun. Mutaharrikun bil irada. Plant transformed to an animal? No, the growth take place there in the same mud, sticky mud, where the stones were there, the solid things, non-living entity. Where the plants grown, there the animals grown as well. Got it? And one of the animal, that is who? The human. Yes, sir? The human. So, natiq. So, actually, this is in logic and philosophy. So, looking like it was a body. Then, it started growth. Then, it got the sense. Then, with intention movement. And then, the nutq and the aql. Nutq is actually aql. Yes, the nutq and the... So, that's why. Professor Darwin? Yes. He believed that this was taking place like this. Yes, one thing was transforming to other. The other thing was transforming to other. Yeah, because if you will look at it and you will not have the divine inspired religion, so you will make that mistake. Because it will take you, this thinking will take you there as Darwin meant. So he was good in science and logic and philosophy. Got it? That's why I took him there. But we pose only a simple question. Yes? When one stone transformed to plant a tree, why not the other stones then? What happened to them? Who stopped them from that elevation? Got it? Huh? Evolution. From there? Evolution. When the plant and tree was there, so many plant and trees are there still. Yes. How many? 1 billion? Or 1 trillion? Or what? Yes. So if a few of them transformed to Haywan, so why not all of them? And if one Haywan transformed to animal, so what was wrong with the others? Got it? And if that is the case, so why it is not proceeding further? Yes. This process, because yet the world is going on. So why the human start there? Nothing happened to the human to be something else. Got it? So all these things must keep in mind, otherwise you will never understand what Imam says, because he indicates only. Yeah. He indicates only. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وعلى اله وصحبه اجمعين.